Alright, so I'm back with a few more Pauper deck techs. I wanted to just shine a light on some of the decks that were interesting and performed well recently. So first up, we have Canadian Threshold running Tolarian Terror. So Canadian Threshold decks have been around in various formats for a very long time, and I know there are quite a few people who are big fans of the deck. Unfortunately, for a long time, the deck hasn't really been super competitive. We are missing just a couple of key cards that really could push the archetype to tier 1. But this player has built a version of it running Tolarian Terror, which performed really well in a 32-man event. So we have 20 lands, nothing too crazy going on here. It's basically Izzet with a small splash of green. So we play Delver of Secrets, we play this Canadian Threshold All-Star Nimble Mongoose, 1 green for a 1/1 with Shroud, and it says it gets +2/+2 as long as there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Then obviously, the star of the moment, Tolarian Terror. And then we basically just back this up with tons of instants and sorceries, essentially just card draw and counterspells. We have Brainstorm, we have Counterspell, we have Deep Analysis, 4 mana for a sorcery, target player draws 2 cards, and it has a flashback for 2 mana and 3 life, a Singleton Dispel, Singleton Fire and Ice, a set of Lightning Bolts of course, 2 Mental Note, 4 Scred, because as you can see we are running the Snowland package, so we can get lots of value out of Scred as a way of controlling our opponent's big threats, specifically their Tolarian Terrors usually. And then we have 2 Spell Pierce and a set of Thought Scour as yet another way to draw cards while filling the graveyard, and then also a fairly standard sideboard. So if you are a big fan of Threshold and have an itch to play the list, this is probably the strongest version of the deck to play at the moment. Hopefully we get some more downshifts or new cards that can push the archetype a bit, but until then we'll just have to be content with this. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.